بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's reminder is about a tribute to our late Shaykh Khalil Al-Mays rahimahullah ta'ala. عن عبد الله بن عمرو بن العاص رضي الله تعالى عنهما قال: سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: إن الله لا يقبض العلم انتزاعا ينتزعه من الناس، ولكن يقبض العلم بقبض العلماء، حتى إذا لم يبق عالما اتخذ الناس رؤوسا جهالا فسئلوا فأفتوا بغير علم فضلوا وأضلوا. متفق عليه. عبد الله بن عمرو بن العاص رضي الله عنه said that he heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, "Verily, Allah will not take away knowledge by snatching it from the people, but He takes it away by taking away the lives of the scholars. Till none of the scholars stay alive, then the people will take ignorant leaders as their they will take ignorant ones as their leaders, who, when they will be asked, deliver the wrong answer, so they will misleading people and go astray." Narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. Alhamdulillah, I was fortunate to meet from very young age our late Shaykh Khalil Al-Mays rahimahullah ta'ala from Lebanon. And he is a very special character. He is a giant in ilm and knowledge. Everyone loves him. He loves everyone. He is a very humble person, down to earth. The very first thing when you meet him, he has a cheerful face. Always is a cheerful person. He has a very funny, lovely, bubbly character. Rahimahullah ta'ala. And you feel that ikhlas and sincerity in everything he does, everything he's planning. He's a person of knowledge. He loves knowledge, and he makes you love knowledge. I was probably in my 16, 17 when I met him first, and we started attending his circle, which was about usul al-fiqh. And I have no idea what usul al-fiqh was, but with his special style of delivery, he makes you love even the most complicated topic, with his jokes, with his sense of humor, with his good character, with his lovely understanding to the text. He makes you love knowledge. And I was inspired from the Shaykh rahimahullah ta'ala. So he is the first inspiration in my life. He's so modest and so humble that, for instance, I remember we invited him to a celebration of we finished our baccalaureate in Lebanon, and we've done a celebration, small celebration in our house with some nasheeds and some cake, and he wasn't that far from our house, so he attended. He is the giant big sheikh of Al-Azhar and great mufti, and we were in our 17, something like this. He attended, and he was so humble, so lovely person, rahimahullah ta'ala. The other thing which you see in the sheikh, he has a very high determination, high himma, determination. You see the sheikh is full of energy. He has million ideas in his mind, and he is able to execute many of these ideas. He built the biggest institute, Islamic institute in Lebanon, actually, Azhar al-Biqa. 14 buildings in that, and 14 probably institution as well, from the college to the university to Tahfiz al-Quran Institute to Ida'at al-Quran, which is radio for the Quran, a school for the girls and the boys, the special Sanduq al-Zakah collection, as well like institutions looking after the health of the poor and the needy, and many, many other things. He has a very good character, beautiful character. He's top thinker. He's a philosopher. He's an usuli. He's a faqih. He cares about the ummah, cares about his students, looks after them, looks after their well-being, their financials, their social stuff. He looks after every one of his students and his friends. Everyone who knows the Shaykh, he respects the Shaykh. Even non-Muslims, they love him, they respect him, they invite him to their events, and he is a very good top speaker, rahimahullah ta'ala. He's an inspirational speaker. When he speaks, he inspires those who are around him, and he speaks from his heart. He is, rahimahullah ta'ala, he loves books and knowledge and manuscripts, and this is where I got probably my passion. It started from him, rahimahullah ta'ala. And he's a bookworm. He reads a lot, books which you never heard of. He'll introduce you to many books, to many authors, to many ideas, and he writes it down, and he creates a theme from any new idea he gets, and he throw on us and say, look, I've read this today, I've read this last night, I've read this last week. And his experience, he shares it with others, rahimahullah ta'ala. He loves goodness for people. He spreads goodness. He's a farmer. He started with his dad, rahimahullah. And he goes to the villages, and he speaks their language. He speaks in their accent to make them understand what he's saying, because his level of knowledge is very high. So he speaks the slang language. He speaks the common language of the people, just to make them understand. Very open-minded, rahimahullah ta'ala. His character is bringing people together, reconciling hearts and minds together. He is the man of impossible missions, if you want, or tough missions. If there's something complicated, Shaykh Khalil will resolve it. If there's a conflict, people will go to Shaykh Khalil. Whether in his area or outside his area, he is willing always to do the extra mile. He is willing always to sacrifice, and he sacrificed his own money, his own rest, to the extent that it's beyond your imagination. When the Shaykh is traveling, no one can fill his shoes, rahimahullah ta'ala. He's so huge, like the mountain. No one can fill his shoes. So with his death, we have lost a big scholar, rahimahullah ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enable us to continue what he started, to continue this message which he was delivering, message of goodness and knowledge and open-mindedness. Rahimahullah ta'ala. May Allah accept him and elevate his status, makes him amongst prophets, amongst as-siddiqeen. Ameen, ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.